What's up, MK fans, and welcome to my Mortal Kombat Fancast video. That's right, guys, everyone else is saying their lists of who they want to see play some iconic Mortal Kombat characters, and I'm about to do the same for you right now. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First off, we have our hero, Liu Kang, and I would love to see him played by Lewis Tan. Now, if you guys don't know, Lewis Tan has been having a great breakout with the different kind of side roles here and there, and he has an upcoming show called Wu Assassins. I've seen him on Into the Badlands, and this guy is so badass. He knows how to do a lot of cool martial arts, and he just looks like a Liu Kang to me. And after that, we have the man himself, Johnny Cage, who I would personally like to be played by Chase Crawford. Now, you guys might recognize Chase Crawford on the Amazon Prime show The Boys, which just released, and this guy totally has an arc reminiscent of someone along the lines of an egotistical celeb who thinks he's hot shit and everything, and then his world comes crashing down. Now, not to the extreme that his character in The Boys, The Deep, has, but this dude totally looks like he can pull off not only the physique, but the look of Johnny Cage, and I would love to see him fill his shoes in the upcoming rebooted film. Then we have Sonya Blade, who I'd actually like to see be played by Mackenzie Davis. She had a minor role in Blade Runner 2049, and actually she's going to be one of the main stars in Terminator Dark Fate, and that's really what I'm going off of here, is the way that she looks and how badass and intense she seems to be in the upcoming Terminator film. If that's how she's going to be, then she's totally worthy of being Sonya Blade. Then after that, I would love to see one of my favorite characters, Kung Lao, be brought to life. Now, who to play him? I'd like to have Raiden from the Ninja Assassin film to be playing Kung Lao. At first, I thought he might make a great Liu Kang just because he had the longer hair and everything, but I really do feel like his look and how he kind of fights and acts would be better suited for a Kung Lao type character. Call me crazy, guys, but when it comes to Jax, instead of Michael Jai White, I would actually love to see Mike Colter be him. Now, we already got Mike Colter's kind of awesome, imposing badassery in Luke Cage, which has now been canceled, of course, after 2 seasons. But all in all, guys, I think he sounds like Jax, he acts like Jax, and Jax isn't exactly a martial artist. A lot of his strength and his reliance comes from his kind of big stature and his mechanical arms and everything. So, I think that Mike Colter would totally nail this. Up next, we're doing a twofer with Kitana / Melina. I know this is left field, but I'd actually like to see Constance Wu play both of them. I know she's really known for kind of more of a comedy and rom-com stuff with Crazy Rich Asians, but I'd love to see what she could do outside of her comfort zone with an action film. And I know that if she had the proper training and everything, she could pull off a badass Kitana / Melina combo. Now, throughout the whole tale of Mortal Kombat, I know he's been a playable character, but technically, Elder Gods and Gods aren't supposed to participate inside of the actual tournament, from what I heard. So, with this one, I feel like we can go with someone who's more of a character actor, or someone who's doing more of the heavy lifting in the acting side. And I would actually like to see Ian McShane play Lord Raiden. Now, hear me out. Again, you know, in the first movie, we had Christopher Lambert, who really didn't do much fighting. He really kind of stood there, acted, was being kind of jokey and stoic and everything. And I think that that vibe is perfect for Raiden to still have. And who better to play him than Ian McShane, who has some of the best dialogue-driven acting in recent history. And the guy's just plain awesome. I think he would pull off being an Elder God amazingly. I'd like to see Karl Urban play Kano, to be honest. If you've seen him in The Boys, again, you know that he's got that kind of rough, gruff attitude, and he would look awesome with a nice little metal plate and red glowing eye, for sure, and I think he's a total badass. Ray Park's already got, you know, a history of playing not only in Mortal Kombat films, as he was the double for Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, but also for the fact that he also played Toad in the X-Men film. So he's kind of combining his history, coming full circle, and he'd be able to do a badass Reptile in my opinion. Plus, I think if he ended up talking, he would totally sound like a Reptile character, and they should definitely go for making him have prosthetics and a badass ninja outfit, and it'll be right up his alley. I mean, The guy was Darth Maul, for Christ's sakes. After that, we've got Goro, the four-armed Shokan Prince. Now, this one's a little tough because there's not a lot of people that are kind of really coming to mind, but one guy that stuck out to me was Nathan Jones, who's been in a bunch of different kind of action films and whatnot. You just throw some special effects stuff on him, throw him in a freaking 3D motion capture suit, and then you can put some arms on him and some prosthetics, and that will be so awesome. So guys, when it comes to Shang Tsung, again, I was going against my better nature to try and go back to the past castings and everything, but I'd really like to see Daniel Dae Kim be Shang Tsung. The great thing about this is they can age him, they can have him play the young version of Shang Tsung, if and when that comes to a point of that coming down the line. And Daniel Dae Kim is an awesome actor, and he was definitely one of those actors that isn't quite over the top A-list, but is definitely someone that can bring some awesome stuff to the table, and I think he would be a badass Shang Tsung, in my opinion. Up next, we have the biggest of bads, of course, Shao Kahn. And in this case, for Shao Kahn, I would love to see Dolph Lundgren playing the Emperor of Outworld himself. The guy's going to be in armor half the time, and then after that you can put prosthetics on him, but tell me that when you close your eyes and hear him being imposing and talking and everything, that you can't picture the dude, Dolph Lundgren, playing Shao Kahn. That's right, guys. Now that I've said it, you can't unthink it. It's gonna happen. Just wait. Now this was the toughest one, and that's why I saved it for last, but after thinking about it long and hard, I would love to see Daniel Wu, another alum from Into the Badlands, playing this character. And the biggest reason is that because in Into the Badlands, Daniel Wu was the main character of Sonny, and he had a lot of arcs. He had a family who was essentially ripped from him, as in the show his wife's character was actually killed off and he had to take care of his son and everything. So what man could play much better of a tortured soul who's lost everything than Daniel Wu, and who would be perfect with his martial arts background? And guys, I can't stress enough how that would be awesome to have him and Joe Taslim go face to face, especially since they're kind of on the same age group, and I feel like they're great foils for each other. Alright guys, so those are the Mortal Kombat characters and casts that I want to see. Let me know who you want to see down below in the comments. And what did you think of my list? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Give a like, subscribe if you dig this video. And guys, if you are subscribed, make sure again that you hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content in the future, because I got tons planned there. But anyway guys, as always, I'm Jay. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until next time, take care. Bye.